Right, how do we integrate e to the power 3x? Oh.
It becomes e to the 3x.
No,
It's the same.
Oh.
Stays the same.
Stays the same. That's a good start. The integration of e to 3x is e to 3x, but then we need a 1/3 there, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so the derivative of the inside is 3, but we don't times by 3 because that's when you derive it, but when you integrate it, it's 1. You divide by 3. Okay, so then we're taking away the integration of e to the negative 3x. What's that one? E to the negative 3x. Divide the derivative, which is negative 3, so this is negative 1/3.
Don't you raise the powers as well?
You're thinking, when we raise a power, you're thinking of something like the integration of 2x, and that would be raising the power from 1 to a 2, dividing by that 2. Okay, so that is true for polynomials.
Yeah.
Okay. So, have we finished integrating? Okay, now I'm just going to simplify that and make it a plus, and I have finished integrating now, so I'm going to say the lower bound is -1, the upper bound is 1. Okay. Why don't we put a plus c in? Remind me? They'll cancel out after we plug in the lower and upper bounds. Okay, so putting in the upper bound first, we're going to get 1/3 e to the power 3 plus 1/3 e to the power -3. Okay. Take away the lower bound, which is 1/3 e to the -3 plus 1/3 e to the 3.
Wait, why is the first one negative?
Why is the first one -3?
Not the other one?
Because
This
it's
one -3?
times by -1.
Okay, so I'm putting a -1 in here,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
and then this one, I'm putting a -1 in
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
making it double negative makes that positive. Okay, so could it be that all this is going to cancel out? Bucky?
How come when you times by 1 and -1, how come it's not -3x still? Because where does the x cancel out?
Okay, so when we plug in, let's say that 1 in here,
Yeah.
it becomes 3 times 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Alright, so let's simplify this. 1/3 e to the power 3, take away 1/3 e to the power 3. That's going to cancel, isn't it? And over here I've got 1/3 e to the -3, take away 1/3 e to the -3. So really all this is going to cancel.
Yeah.
We're going to get 0 area. Don't forget your units.
So that's the answer.
That's the answer.
Wait, so for this you don't do the absolute value thing?
Oh,
Because
how Good do you question.
Get 0? Yeah, where do you do that bit? So.
yeah, well over here we had a diagram and we could see that we had to split it up. In this case we're not given a diagram, we're only given the function. Okay. But we better check it and to see diagrammatically what it looks like. So, would someone like to graph it?
Yep.
And sir, I'm confused. Over here now, your whole your function, or what you're integrating is e to the 3x minus e to the -3x, which is you can look at it as like 2 terms, which is the same as there.
Yeah.
Which is fx dx or sin x dx plus sin x dx. But here you go straight to minus, but there is a plus. So I don't know why.
These questions are slightly different. There's only one term here.
Yeah.
Okay, whereas in this case there are 2 terms. Okay. Over here, the upper bound, this is the, we're doing this area and this area, that's why we're adding the 2 areas together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Over here,
It's just one.
it's just one. That's just one function. and we don't know if it has 2 regions or 3 regions to it yet. That's why we're not taking the absolute value. So essentially, this answer is correct for that question. Okay, I wasn't trying to find the summation of different regions. That's just one question in itself. Okay, but let's have a look at the graph anyway. What does it look like?
Which up there? Wait, don't you use stuff there? Bro, you use this.
Because that will derive, like that will integrate.
This is a very complicated calculator over there.
This is it.
Okay, yeah, that's better. So, from -1 to 1, we have a graph that looks kind of like this. Okay. So this is the graph from -1 to 1 of the function. And so what we've done is we've taken the area that is here, and it did cancel out to the area that was here, which is why we got a 0.
So we do have to
Okay.
take it up. Absolutely.
So we could take the absolute, if we wanted to find the area of it, then yeah, we would take the absolute value of this.
Which one do you?
You'd have to split it up into 2 terms.
Alright.
So that
That's right.
Yeah.
You'd have to split up from -1 to 0, -1 to 0, and then double it, or otherwise add from 0 to 1. Okay. But if the question just asks you to solve this in itself, the answer is 0. Okay. So it depends on context. Okay. Thanks, Sonia. You can close that now.